feeling? Oh, this is not off baffle. Bloody brilliant. That is absolutely hang on. How are you guys? We got our 50 horsepower Mercury that we're going to pull apart. We've just done a compression test on it. She was idling a bit rough, and we ended up getting 60 psi on cylinder 1, 25 psi on cylinder 2, 60 psi on cylinder 3, and 62 psi on cylinder 4. So we know there's a problem. We did have a little bit of water going into the cylinders as well. So at the moment, from what we've got, we believe it's a head gasket. And the only reason I say that is because when I took the thermostat out earlier, there was a small piece of gasket stuck in the thermostat. So we're gonna pull this whole bad boy apart. We're gonna hopefully show you everything, the whole process. Best thing to do is write down every step that you have, take plenty of photos. We're also taking a video for you guys at home. What we've done is we've taken the leg off. I'll just show you. Not the leg, sorry. We've taken the covers off, the leg covers off. And we removed some of the throttle control cables, and that's just from the telltale. We can remove that as well. And we've removed our throttle linkages, which are these guys here, which are held on with this little clip here that pops up and down, pops in like that, and pops out as well. Okay, so we've just removed those for now. We're going to keep you guys hopefully a bit more entertained with the progress that we do. All right, let's carry on. Hopefully you can hear us working away.
We're area of the ground.
Pardon?
Right next to a ground.
Right next to a ground.
Yeah.
Now,
actually,
do you want to disconnect that battery?
where's the battery?
She's just in here. Do we have any more bolts? Where are those bolts that were here? Oh, you put them back in. That's right?
Yeah.
You did too. So, let's take this seat out, give ourselves as much room as we can. Okay. So the battery is sitting just in there. You should be able to just pull out the negative or the positive.
Pretty tight.
Pretty tight.
I did have a shifter.
Should be a 12mm, I think. No, it's a 13. It's alright, I got a 13. 13 should do it. That won't get. Very good. So guys, we have Matty Zeiser with us today. He's helping us. He's an engineering student, and he's worked on motors as well. So it's always good to have a second pair of hands while we're writing down what we're doing. Now, just to give you a proviso as well, we do have two mechanics on standby that are also providing us with a bit of feedback on what we're doing and making sure we're doing the right things. So we do have a checklist that we are going to follow, so we don't break anything.
I'm gonna put this back on.
Yep. Okay, so we're disconnecting the negative and positive, I believe. That's our positive. And you want to just put those bolts back in. Yep. So we just removed our positive and negative lead to our starter motor. That's for our battery. Now, did we take a photo of that where they were hidden?
Right on there.
Where was that?
Where's the cable going?
So that's the positive that came out, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. Positive, and where's that negative?
Haven't pulled off. Down here, big one.
Big one? There he is.
Probably like 15, 16.
Let's have a look. We'll go, try 14. Might be a bit bigger.
No, it looks like 13.
13.
What was
So
that
we
stand?
go.
15, 16.
15, 16, you're
Sure.
going hard there.
Not enough power in that.
You went going forward.
It's old man power.
Yep. There we go. Get a bit of torque into that. So the fun bit, guys, is taking it apart. Everyone can take a motor apart, that's all good. It's about reassembling it, making sure everything goes in the right spots. And I can't tell you how crucial this first bit is to make sure everything's in the right spot. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, Matty there is putting the bolts back in the spot, simply because everything remains neat and tidy. We don't have this issue of where did that bolt go. Now, unfortunately, there's some times where you can't stop it, and in that case, great idea is Ziploc bags. Yes, they're going to cost you $4, but you keep all your leg bolts. So there are leg bolts there, so we know we don't have any random stuff at the end of the day. I've just written on the front there, you know, leg cover bolts. They're all sitting in there. I'll put them in a tidy tray, and we're ready to go.
That's all the connections.
Okay, so if we were to remove that up, that's fine. That's good. Now the only other thing,
All under here.
that's fine, that's not attached. That's good. Now there is a linkage just there if you have a look.
Oh yeah.
See that linkage? Now that's a gear linkage.
Looks like it swings up and off.
Yep. So that turns, so you'll see that. Alright. That's your
So this big round. Right. Oh no. No, it goes straight down in here.
straight down. Yeah. So that's your gear selector in there that needs to come off. However,
It's a bit of pin, but
yep.
looks like it comes out. There you go.
Yep, so that's it. So what'll happen now is that when we pull that off, that's your throttle there.
Yeah. Looks like that comes up and off. Oh no. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, that's just forward, neutral and reverse. So we just want to keep it in neutral.
We'll deal for later. We undoing these to release it.
Yeah, we will, but when we take this off, this whole unit is just held on, I believe, like that, to those two bolts there. You see this? Can we undo those two? What's going to happen is that's going to release this through here. That'll come out.
It'll look like an 8 or something.
Yeah. So there's a pin here. So if you can see. Yep. So there's a pin just in here. That's going to release this.
Oh, yeah.
And then what's going to happen is we can.
This whole thing should slide out.
Yeah. Or the other option. Hang on. Do you know what'll be? You know what'll be easier? The other option is we remove this bolt
And then pull everything off.
and then pull it all as one piece, so we don't have to take that little cotter pin out.
A screwdriver. Where is it?
I didn't bring one. I'll bring you a screwdriver.
Oh no, I have one, but I thought that was one already out. I have one here.
Yeah, well,
Where's that going? She's tight.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go, and first thing you got to do, remove this nut, and if you're strong enough, you can just crack it. No, it's all good. We got our big F-off rattle gun. She was a bit seized, so yep, get your rattle gun. That was a 30mm and a lot of Inox Plus. Okay, so we've taken the carby off while it's still on the motor. Usually you can take it off once you've taken the head off, but we want a little bit more room. Got the flywheel off. We will be taking the stator off, which should be quite easy. There's only 3 bolts holding those guys on, and we've got some electronics here just to undo in order for that to come off. So 1, 2, 3, and they're easily pulled off. So our carby is inside, but just to let you know, there were 1 which was a 12mm bolt, and then we had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they were double, weren't they? Yep, so 1, 2, sorry, 3, 4. So this was the only different bolt that we had, which was a 12mm, and the rest were 10.
Oh, no, it was longer.
Oh, it was longer.
Yeah.
Oh, just a longer bolt. So the same head, yep. And we also had 2 bolts here. And they're also connected electronically to these guys here, which were all color-coded. Okay, so that should be easy enough to install when we get those bad boys back. Okay, so moving on now, we're just taking out our bolts from the bottom. We suggest you crack them with a breaker bar, and then we're just getting in there with a long rattle and nicely pulling them out. Yep, that's fine. Now bolts are usually a lot bigger and longer than that, but if you want to come around and take one out from here. That's it. Just got to get through that little bit of silicone. And there's the bolt. So we're going to do the rest of those, and we bag them up just in there. Perfect. So we're at the stage now where we're going to hook up the crane. Got a little hook point, and the great news is this isn't going to work because our hook is not going to fit in there. I don't believe. Hang on, move it back. No, it will. There it is. We're good. We're good to go. Up we come. Lock it off. Yep. Stop. Now. Stop. We got partial separation here, which is good. We're just making sure that nothing else is connected. Connecting rods there, that's fine. No bolts. Just another final check. We've got 2 bolts here, but they're not connected to the motor. Okay, up we come. Let's see, she's cracked. She's coming off. Slipped in the back of the boat. Hang on. Feels like something's not letting go. Over on this side. No, there she is. She's come off. Give her up a bit. Yeah, she's off. Still left in the boat rail. So it's that crankshaft, is it? Could be the crank. Hang on. Do we need to release the? Do we need to release this? Are we putting pressure on it? Yeah, we need. Yeah, put it back down. I'm sure we need to release this. Release what? Like this needs to come out. Oh. Because there's a shaft that's going down, which is in here.
Yeah.
And that's running into the gearbox down there.
This one?
Yeah. To turn it. That's the spline.
What are these bolts here?
Righty.
Yeah.
So can you just get a few of those crunchy grain things?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you said no.
Look for the crunchy grains. She can have whatever she wants.
So?
It's not gonna work. That's the gasket there.
Actually, maybe it just slips off. It's just right angle, maybe.
Might be. We just need to then.
What if we try to
We might.
something solid? If only we could lift it from back here.
There should be 2 anchor points there, but there's not.
Daddy!
Grab the crowbar. See if you can anchor
Daddy,
it.
do you need a cart?
Maybe.
Looks like you do.
Slowly.
Oh, I see.
Keep going.
Oh!
Hold up.
Okay.
Daddy, I think I see a crab hanging off the edge. Don't you think? I see a crab hanging off the edge. Daddy, I think I see the crab hanging off the
Oh, that's all it
edge.
was.
Daddy, I think I see the crab hanging off the edge.
See it?
It's on the edge.
What's this? It's a clip for someone.
I don't think it is a clip. Now,
That gasket looks good, doesn't it?
That oil, doesn't it?
No.
Dad!
You've got to need all the flush.
Yeah. Well, that's starting to. That's like, look at that. That's a cake.
Yeah. Must have been happening for a while before you realise.
Oh,
How heavy is this now? No, it's not too bad.
No, it's not bad at all. We can just.
I need to pull that leg this way.
That's it. Sorry. I was just making sure that the top was all good.
Want to let it down a little bit?
We will. I just want to take a video. Oh, we got the video. There we go. All sorted. All sorted. Great work. So, there's the Powerhead, the Mercury 50 horsepower, and we can start seeing that there was a little bit of water. We can start looking down here. That's not great and healthy. You know, we're starting to see this stuff here. That's, you know, obviously mixed in. That looks pretty good, but we can clean that all up. This will all be cleaned up and ready to go. All right, we'll see you in the workshop.